Welcome back. So yesterday I pushed out a statement about the horrible situation we have going on in Arizona, where the big government Republican John McCain is being endorsed and campaigned for by the wonder twins of Senator Brown and Sarah Palin. As I stated yesterday, these actions prove how politicians lie about wanting to cut spending and taxes, and then they go off and endorse another big government candidate like John McCain. As stated yesterday, we have a better choice, and that was JD Hayworth in Arizona. I want to thank all of the people who jumped all over me at that statement because they were absolutely correct in doing so. There is even a better choice in Arizona, and shame on me for not even knowing he was running. JIM DEAKIN seems to be an even better choice than JD Hayworth in Arizona. This is why this venue is important. I may have never heard of JIM DEAKIN if people didn't come right out and tell me. I run a headline tracker on my page all day where I get most of my news from. And on a daily basis, Jim has never appeared. He never even appeared in the articles that were about the Arizona race. So, in any case, Jim comes to us with some End the Fed statements, appears to be for truly free trade, and wants to end the Federal Department of Education in his statement saying, let the states set the education agenda without federal interference. We know that the Federal Department of Education is near and dear to the top of the Joe Kennedy, why do we pay for this list? And Jim is definitely coming from the right side in my accounts. The question is now that I stand corrected, how can we give Mr. Deakin a leg up? Well, first, we can spread the word about Jim Deakin. I didn't hear about him, so I'm sure that there are plenty others out there who don't know about him. Second, we can send people his web address. Jim was lucky enough to be able to get his name as his web address. It's something that I've always had trouble doing because it was already taken. But I appreciate that person linking to my site. In any case, send people to jimdeakin.com and tell them to spread the word and give Jim money. I'm not familiar with the signature requirements out there in Arizona, but if he still needs them, get out there and help him collect. Lastly, if you can drop Jim some money, as I said before, he definitely will need it. If you're rethinking about how much money to give your Liberty candidates, keep this in mind. How much will you have to give up if you don't help them win? If you can, I'm asking you to work a little harder for our Liberty-minded candidates. We're typically not funded. We usually don't have as many volunteers, and if we don't help them, we won't have them anymore. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great night. And don't be afraid to correct me in the future. I'm sure I'll make plenty of mistakes, and I need as much information as I can get. Thank you so much.